beat the Warriors last night, and he got some new partner in crime with KD. KD was had 18 points, a little bit off of a shooting night, 7 to 22 last night. He was only shot 2 threes though. He's 1 or 2 from the 3-point line. But one thing you do like about Kevin Durant's stats is he had 11 rebounds last night, and that's something that you've been asking Kevin to do for years, is to be a great rebounder. He's tall enough to be it. So he gets 11 rebounds last night. That was key. That was huge because Nurkic gets 14 rebounds. So you get 25 rebounds between those two, and you wind up getting 5 more from Okoji. I'm sorry. And then Grayson Allen got some rebounds last night, too. It was a good effort last night. This team actually snatched up 60 boards last night. That's the difference in winning these games, man. And you look at the numbers from the bench. Eric Gordon comes off the bench with 10. He hits 2 threes, 4 16. You may not want him shooting that much, but you know what, though? He's one of your key scorers, but he's coming off the bench. Then you have Devin Eubanks, who had a pretty good game last night as well, too. He had 7 rebounds to 4 points. And Watanabe was pretty good with his 2 threes that were very key last night with 8 points as well, too. And, just things worked out in the right way for the Suns. And they get it. Okay, let your 2 stars cook. And then when Bill gets here, he's going to cook too. But the rest of us, just do your job. That's all you need to do. Do your job, get your points, get your rebounds, get your assists, and just chip in for the win. And then play good defense. Frank Vogel is showing all of us how good of a coach he truly is. And the Lakers should have fired Russell Westbrook, not the coach. It's that simple. You know what I mean? And they did, but it was later on after, Darvin Ham has to literally plead to Rob Pelinka that we need something else. And so pretty much what happens here now, it's a trickle-down effect. The Lakers lose a great coach. Now he's coaching the Suns. The Suns have needed a coach like this. Vogel's a guy who's won a championship recently. Everything is falling into place the correct way for Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. Everything was set up in the right situation. Their owner is actually a lot smarter than he looked when they were making these deals and when they were getting rid of players as well, too. And as I said before, when they made that haul, getting rid of Ayton, the way that they made their haul work, I was like, this team did something very smart. Nasir Little only got 2 minutes last night, but he was able to score some points, and they'll infuse him a little bit more into the lineup. And that's going to be key as well, too, because he's a good role player. So Phoenix is an exciting team, okay? And Phoenix has everything that says possible NBA champion right now. You know what I mean? I would say double down on their NBA Finals appearance. Not just because what happened last night, it's because you understand that this team is going to play basketball the right way now. It's not going to be, we're buying in. And coach this and coach. No, it's going to be about the stars. It's not about the coach. Monty had way too much going on. He had way too much friction with your key players. And Vogel's not going to do that. If Vogel feels there's something wrong, he's going to talk to you about it. We'll fix it. You know what I mean? He couldn't do that with Russell Westbrook because Russell Westbrook doesn't listen. So it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So pretty much the Warriors, I'm not saying the Warriors are done, because they're not. There's no possible way that they're done. But last night, you just weren't impressed with what you saw. You know what I mean? You had Curry get his 27, but he shot 8 for 20 last night and 4 for 14 from threes. Okay? And then you had Klay Thompson last night. He struggled as well, too. 3-11 from 3, 6 of 18 from the field. Then Chris Paul, 4 of 15 from the field, and he hit no threes, and he shot 6 of them last night. And then you got 10 points from Wiggins. Wiggins was 4 of 12 last night. You got to get more from Wiggins. Wiggins has to step up and become the best scorer in the lineup because it's there. And then you got Kevin Looney, who just did his job, 7 and 11. 7 points, 11 rebounds. That's it. You know what I mean? And he goes from there. Kuminga was good last night, shot 50%. But I really like the way that Moody played. Moses Moody, he was really good. He needs more playing time. In 17 minutes, he had 11 points, went 4-6, and was 50% from three. So that's something that Kerr is going to have to look at moving forward, because he has two young killers on that bench that he's kind of wasting away their career right now. Kuminga and Moody would be primetime players on teams like the Raptors and the Thunder right now. So he has to take advantage of that situation. So with that, we move forward. The Suns go ahead and get themselves a good win. Their next game is going to be against the Lakers. We'll talk about that tomorrow as well, too. So we move forward. Let's go ahead and jump into our CFB game